Kellogg's Frosted Flakes. They're more than good.
They're gay!
What's up, guys? It's your boy, Benny. We cover a lot of news on this channel, and it never ceases to amaze me, some of the stupidity in the world, like the stupidity of thinking that this was going to cause middle-aged white men from Middle America, the Bible Belt, and the South to say, oh, I want to drink more Bud Light. Yes, this is what I want. This is what I'd like in my Bud Light product. This makes me wish and want to go right down to my local country store and pick up an icy cold Bud Light right here. This is what I look forward to. And this is what I think is going to really keep me as a loyal customer to this brand. You are seeing this time and time again, that the poison of the hive mind of leftist wokesters, these people who have lived unhappy, miserable lives in New York and LA, and they project that on the rest of us. It is a brand killer. But did you know that partnering with Dylan Mulvaney may actually get you a massive lawsuit? Now, Dylan Mulvaney may be so toxic to your brand that you may lose everything just by signing an agreement for Dylan Mulvaney to promote your product. Check this out. Massive stuff. The new Bud Light might be Kellogg's. Oh, yes. One of the largest consumer brand conglomerates in the world. Kellogg's, of course, is a multi-billion-dollar publicly traded company. Conservative nonprofit has now filed a civil rights complaint against Kellogg's hiring based on race and gender and accused it of sexualizing its products because its Cheez-It box features drag queens, and Tony the Tiger hung out with Dylan Mulvaney. Oh, man. This is getting good. American First Legal, conservative nonprofit run by our friend Stephen Miller, filed a federal civil rights complaint against Kellogg's company on Wednesday. In a letter to U.S. Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, the group alleges Kellogg's of unlawful practices and of sexualizing its products. It also criticized a Cheez-It box featuring RuPaul, Tony the Tiger, with Dylan Mulvaney. Oh my. Conservative nonprofit is now going after the unlawful practices of sexualizing your products with Dylan Mulvaney. This is so good. Oh, this is great. And you know who predicted this? Elon Musk. Elon Musk said in a tweet from last month when Target was getting the business, right? Target was getting the Bud Light treatment. Won't be long until there are class action lawsuits by shareholders against companies and boards of directors for the destruction of shareholder value. What happens with these massive companies? These massive companies have huge investments from all around the country. A lot of pension funds, a lot of state funds, a lot of big bundled mutual funds. Bundle up the performances of these companies and the profitability of these companies into their portfolio. And then they tell their customers, hey, we hope, cross our fingers, that Target just keeps making money. And that Anheuser-Busch, American brand, been around for 100 years, just keeps making money, please. Coca-Cola, just keep making money. Disney, just keep making money. And what happens? Every one of these companies chooses to actually destroy their profitability, destroy the value of their company with shenanigans like this on screen, get boycotted by their customers, and then everybody loses a ton of money. This is why Elon Musk is saying in multiple posts, actually, that, people are going to sue. They're going to start suing because what the companies are doing when they lose money is actually losing a bunch of people billions of dollars. The problem is that the passive index funds outsourced voting to shareholder services companies, which are controlled by activists who act in a manner contrary to the interests of the shareholders, Elon Musk says. This is probably the biggest class action opportunity in history. Elon Musk knows a thing about a thing. Knows a thing about making money. And so here's what's happening. What's happening is this group run by former Trump advisor and speechwriter Stephen Miller, this group is suing Kellogg's on behalf of the shareholders because of images like this, because of the Cheez-It boxes like this. They're saying that this actually destroys your brand. He's right. They're right. I would argue that putting Snooki on there destroys it about as much. Equal opportunity destruction here. Both odious, repulsive individuals. This is Stephen Miller, rocking his American flag scarf. What happened here with Tony the Tiger? Well, this is amazing. So, this is what happened at the Tony Awards. Where there was this like pantomime Dylan Mulvaney bull, where Dylan Mulvaney walks up and has some obviously sketched out performative Tony the Tiger engagement, right? And this winds up on Dylan Mulvaney's social media, which ends up hurting the brand because Dylan Mulvaney is the killer brand.
And the news, it's the Tony Awards! I'm headed to my very first Tony Awards with Meta. This is my Super Bowl, y'all. I think most of you already know this, but I am like the biggest theater girl. Going to the Tonys! The Tony Awards, here we come! Love you!
Dylan, looking right here on your right.
There you go. Okay. So that's the lawsuit. The lawsuit is alleging that, of course, hurts the Kellogg's brand, which it does, which it absolutely does, and that, well, they're losing their shareholders' money. And what does that look like? Well, a lot of states and their pension funds are invested in the stock market in order to pay out the employees of the state. And now Ron DeSantis, the governor of Florida, is calling for the state investment manager to consider legal action against places like Bud Light. Oh, man. Oh, this is too good. Ron DeSantis is urging the state pension fund manager to consider legal action against Bud Light, parent company, amid conservative backlash to the beer maker's recent efforts. In a Thursday letter obtained by CNN, DeSantis suggests that Anheuser-Busch, InBev, breached legal duties owed to its shareholders when it decided to associate with radical social ideologies. Man, he's right, 100% right. Sales of Bud Light have plummeted in the months in the partnership with Mulvaney that precipitated boycotts from conservatives. Yeah, okay. I don't think so. All options are on the table, DeSantis wrote, and state reviews of the impact of Anheuser-Busch's recent financial downturn, though it's unclear what legal recourse the state may have to challenge a multinational corporation's business decisions. Well, you know, Disney, why don't you go ahead and go on over and ask Disney about how this is working out, fighting the state of Florida. Disney's Dylan Mulvaney moment as it partners with gender-fluid TikTok influencer to promote clothing for girls. Oh, okay. Yeah, got it. Good job, Disney. Looks like you've learned so very much. I can see why Disney has lost now 11 million subscribers for its Disney Plus, showing it's not just Disney, it's not just Kellogg's, it's also Target. Stephen Miller announced a lawsuit against Target on behalf of shareholders in Target for misleading statements about the monitoring political and social risks, resulting in a $12 billion loss for its recent promotion of transgender propaganda to children. Of course, we went to Targets and we went to Target locally here and showed you exactly what was going on, and it was utterly and completely sick and devastating. Nobody should ever shop at Target ever again. It was so repulsive what we found when we went into that store. The insane amount of propagandizing, and it was all in the children's section. Sexualizing of children, all in the children's section. Literally cartoons of naked adults in the children's section. Naked, completely naked adults in the children's section. Oh, man. Why do these people got to go after the children? Why do they always have to go to the children? Because it's demonic. And they deserve to be sued into oblivion. And you deserve to, have this be the brand killer cancer that it actually is. This is why we stay on these culture war issues, because this is, in fact, a culture war, and one of our weapons is cancellation, not buying your product, destroying your business. When you decide to destroy yourself, okay? So careful what you wish for. You just might get it. Kellogg's next. Line them up. Knock them down. It's your boy Benny. See ya.